The girl was talking about man. Bitch, it was a fucking spider, bro. I hate this fucking apartment. Literally, every time I turn a corner, it's a goddamn spider. Oh, shit, now I'm even hotter. Goddamn, sick as hell. Fucking head spinning and shit. Goddamn, look, they just everywhere. One up there, he just see me kill his homie. He finna attack me like, goddamn, sleep. Bitch, we'll turn into a fucking spider woman. Listen, what we not finna do is disrupt my video. You know I haven't recorded in a very long time. You wanna go to the cage? You wanna go to the cage? You wanna go to the cage? Sit down somewhere. What the fuck is my intro, bro? Hey guys, it's Jimmy P. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Wow. Also, don't forget to hit that bell notification button right next to the subscribe button so you can be notified when I upload all of my videos. Also, go follow me on Instagram and Twitter. We are lit on Instagram and Twitter, so make sure y'all go follow me on there. Hi. I know, right? Welcome back, bitch. Where you been at? Like, listen. What y'all not gonna do is harass me in my DMs. Period. I'm sorry, y'all. I literally have been gone forever. Listen, y'all don't even understand what the fuck I've been going through. If you are a child watching this, please do not watch this video because this is gonna be a really candid video. I'm barely gonna edit it. So yeah, just a like little backstory before I get into like what the actual video is about, how I manifested, like, you know, manifestation, blah blah blah. So yeah, life for the past almost 3 months, I would say 2 because right now life is getting there, but I would say life for like the past 2 months, so November and December, have been literally the most trying months of my existence. I mean, I've dealt with worse, honestly, but nah, like for real, this shit right here, bitch, the Lord almost took me home, okay? But your girl made it out alive and just like refreshed and like feeling like my regular self, because I don't know, like something really took a hold of me, bro, and I was in a dark place, like real talk. And I know some people are probably like, you know, if you follow me on Instagram, if you don't, go follow me now because you're missing out on like everything. But I know some people are like, bitch, your life is lit. Like, I watch all your Instagram stories and all of that, and I know y'all probably thinking like, you know, it's lit or whatever, but I've been in like this transition and like, bruh, that shit has been hard. So very transparent, I lost my job. Some of y'all may know where I worked at because some of y'all have seen me at my job, but I lost my job, and it just took me forever to find another one. Like I've helped so many people get jobs in this past 2 months, like it's crazy. But I just could not seem to get myself a job. Like, I was doing gigs, don't get me wrong. As y'all seen, I did BET. I was club promoting, which is like AKA networking, honestly. I did a film. I was working as a PA on a film. PA is production assistant. I was doing like a lot, like seriously. I was doing a lot. I was working with a bunch of artists and stuff like that. And, you know, I was going to the clubs and, you know, just a whole bunch of stuff. But yeah, it looked fun on Instagram, y'all, but I was going through it, okay? So, so I finally found a job, finally. And I feel like God has just been giving me a bunch of signs and shit. And honestly, like, I was over it. Like, if you ask anybody I know, my mom, my friends, like anybody that knows me, I'm that person that's like, don't give up, like positive thoughts, don't say anything negative. God has a way, he's testing you. Like, I'm like that positive person that's always preaching about God. And when I tell y'all, I got to such a very bad place, I was just like doubting any existence of God. And that's just me being 100% honest. And that didn't help anything at all. So fast forward, you know, we got Christmas, and I didn't post on Christmas. I was gonna vlog. Like, I wanted to do so much for like the holiday season, because I love like Christmas time on YouTube, because like you got Vlogmas and stuff like that. But your girl couldn't even pick up a camera. Like, it was bad. So and every time I would see like a light flicker of like goodness, it was like taken away from me, like every time. And I would just be like, what the fuck? Like, why is this happening? Like, I literally just couldn't understand why it was happening. Because yeah, but I mean, I live by, if you make like bad choices and shit, you gotta face the punishment. And I'm a child of God. I live by God. And the fact that I did something that wasn't godly like, I feel like I was getting punished for it, honestly, and I deserved it. So I'm not like upset about it. I was upset about it, but I'm not upset about it anymore. So fast forward to now. So the manifestation part. I was watching, because like, after everything that was going on, I was just over life, bro. Like, I was over life. Like, so I had talked to my friend, and she was like, you know, you need to like do like, you know, like Zen shit. So like manifesting and what's it called? Like when you like what's it like this? She was telling me like to do that or whatever, and like just to get my headspace back right. You know, I felt a little better. I was like, okay, you know what? Beyonce said you get one day to cry about it and move the fuck on. I had like 5. So I was like, okay, we gotta go full throttle with it. So I started watching manifestation videos, and I'll link all of the ones that I watched down below in the description box, because they have really helped me, really helped me. So the first one that I watched, they said to get a manifestation book. So you get a book that like directly like dedicated to manifesting. You can get a pen, and that is directly manifested, you know, directly used for like, you know, writing for manifestations and whatnot. So I did that. I got my manifestation book. I got mine from Family Dollar, and it's like a white and gold one. I think it was like $3.50, and really that was a lot to me, because when I tell you I could barely afford $3.50, that is no Kapalaki in this bitch, okay? So I took that like little leap of faith, like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna just get it. So I got it, and I used my pen from the work bracelet event that I had covered. If you haven't seen that video, go watch it. So I took that pen, because that pen was like my first, that was like a significant pen, because it was my first time ever doing a like a red carpet event where I was interviewing like people and whatnot. So that was like significant to me. And yeah, so I just wrote in it. So apparently you're supposed to write like stuff that you what was I about to say? Fuck. Oh, apparently you're supposed to write stuff that you're grateful for. So for instance, like me, I have like my car is like a hoopty, but I love my hoopty. My hoopty drove me from Baltimore to Atlanta. So and it gets me from point A to point B. It gets me back and forth to work, and all that good stuff. I do have a job now. I did take on that, right? I think I did. But yeah, so I am grateful for my hoopty, okay? My baby, period. And I feel like even if I get to a point where I can afford my dream car, I probably won't get it right away. Like it's like things that I want to do first before that. I'm thankful for all these opportunities that are being thrown my way. I'm thankful for the people that are in my life that have put me in positions to get where I'm going, where I'm at, and where I'm about to go, because we going places, period. I just wrote out everything that I was thankful for and grateful for. It was like literally a long list, because I'm not hard to please. I'm thankful for everything, like literally. So after you do that, then you go into writing about what you want. Let's just use, for example, I want a new phone or whatever, right? So I wrote in there like, yeah, I love my new iPhone 11. The 3 cameras make my pictures on Instagram look so bomb. It's really sleek. I love that I got the pink one because that is my favorite color. And yeah, like stuff like that. So you gotta say it like that. You gotta put it in the present tense as if it's already happening, and that's just that on that. So I did that, and I wrote literally the longest goddamn book I could have ever written, because I didn't, I'm a Virgo, if y'all don't know, and my head be like 1,000 fucking places, bro. So just writing, oh, I want da 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 da, thank you, close this book. No, bitch, I want da 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 da. I was writing for fucking days, bro. And then I came back the next day and I wrote down what I was thankful for, and I wrote again because I'm in this group. It's an Atlanta newbie group. Shout out to y'all. But yeah, I'm in an Atlanta group, and I started a group basically. I started a group to like help new people that have moved to Atlanta or that are currently about to move to Atlanta, like come together, network with each other, throw out like, you know, apartments and all of that good stuff. So yeah, shout out to y'all. I love y'all, because y'all be in there, like we just be supporting each other in there, and I like that. So wow, I get sidetracked so easily, bro. I don't even remember what the fuck I was saying. The girl in the group chat, Patricia, my girl, she just moved here to Atlanta, but she had said to start off small, and then I had watched a video and they were saying like you need to be realistic about the things that you're asking for. And I ain't gonna cap to y'all, I was really asking for like big shit. Like I want a mansion, you know what I mean? But I mean, I do want that, but you gotta be realistic when you writing this shit. Like I'm not gonna get a mansion tomorrow. Like, well, I might get a mansion, well, I can get a mansion tomorrow. I honestly know, like, we ain't gonna speak no negative shit up in the air, okay, Lord? But I'm gonna be, you know, realistic about it and just go for like other things, like maybe I want a new apartment or something like that, because y'all know I hate this apartment. So like I want a new apartment and something like that. So I went back into my book and started writing like realistic stuff. Y'all, I have wrote in my manifestation book that I wanted to get into a record label. Now I won't tell y'all which record label because it's not technically all the way 1000% sealed yet, but I wrote that I wanted to get into a record label. It was a specific record label, and I told God, I spoke to God, and I also manifested in my book, and I was like, I just need you to open the door. Like, I don't need no cosign, I don't need no freaking nothing, bitch. I just need God to open the door, okay? So that was, and then I had a conversation with my friend Carrie. She's the best person ever. She's like really teaching me the whole game of like the entertainment industry and the media industry and music and all that good stuff. And you know, I went to school for it, but it's a lot different when you're actually in the scene. So, you know, I know the logistics and whatnot of how to be a media reporter, how to write, you know, scripts and, you know, draw outlines and, you know, all that dumb shit. Well, not dumb shit, but you know what I mean. So, but she has been teaching me the game of like, you know, being in the industry. So when y'all see me in the clubs, I'm working. That's what I'm doing. I'm networking. And if you're moving to Atlanta and you don't know what to do, the first thing you need to do is network, and you need to make sure you're networking with the right people, okay? Don't waste your time networking with people that are not going to be beneficial to you. Those are called leechers and people that suck your energy. You don't want energy suckers. You got to meet people that are valuable to what you want to do. Not saying you're using them, but you know, you just need to meet the right people, and it's a process. And learned from my mistakes. When I first moved here, I was meeting the right people, but I was not networking. I was having fun, I was partying, I was just being that party girl, and I fucked up a whole year and a half of my life here in Atlanta. So I was upset about that, because I think I could be really further than I am now. But hey, I live, I learn, so we all do. So I'm not stressing over it. Like I'm grateful for everything that I went through. So but now I had to rebuild those connections that I made, and on a more professional level. So backtrack. So I met Carrie, and I told Carrie, I remember I was in the club. I had met Carrie, and it's a DJ here in Atlanta, DJ Eric Brown. He had introduced me to Carrie. And I remember we were at Arm nightclub, and Arm on Wednesdays, make sure y'all come out. But we were in the club, and I was like, so how do you get into the music industry? Like, is it hard? And she was like, yeah, it's hard as fuck. Like, it's hard. You're gonna have to work. You're gonna have to deal with the niggas, you know, trying to fuck on you and not like actually trying to help you. And I was like, and I said, yeah, I want to work at, and I said the record label that I want to work at, and that was 2 months ago. And she was like, you can do it. She was like, you can do it. You just got to network. You got to get out here and network, meet the right people, blah, 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 blah. Fast forward to 2 months later, which we are in now. I got the opportunity to work with that record label that I was so, I was so excited. Something happened where it didn't go as planned, and like my heart shattered. I was like, oh my god, no, like what the fuck am I gonna do? Like, this was my step into this door, like no. So like I was so sad, so I called Carrie and I'm like, what do I do? Like, how do I tell like the guy or whatever that I still want to work with him and that I still want to be a part of this team? And so we set up a meeting, we got together, and boom, you know, just like that. So the other day, which made me want to do this video, I was watching the manifestation video, which I will link down below. I was watching the manifestation video, and the girl was talking about manifesting, and I just kept saying, like, I was just like, oh God, like how can I manifest? Like, how can I get into this record label? Like, I was like, I really want to work at this freaking record label. Like, how do I do it? Like, how do I get in the door? Like, how I just need to get in the door. And then the girl had said something on the video, and she was just like, all you gotta do, no, she said, this is what made me remember it. She said, when you manifest something, which is a key part, y'all, key part, when you're manifesting, after you write it down, after you think about it and you zen it out or whatever, let it go. Don't think about it. Don't be like, why didn't it happen yet? Don't think like, well, you know, I hope it still happens, or, you know, don't think about it like that. And always, like, you know, live as if it's already happened. Like, you already working at that dream job that you wanted to work at or whatever. So, what am I about to say? So I was telling everybody, I was like, yeah, I want to work at such and such. I want to work there. Yeah, not even I want to. I was telling people like, yeah, I'm going to work at such and such. Oh yeah, I'm going to do this. And it was like a bunch of signs. People just kept asking me, yeah, well, like, what's your end goal? What do you want to do? I kept saying, I'm going to be a music executive at such and such. Like, that was my thing. And I let it go. And I didn't let it go because it told me to let it go. I had a lot of shit going on in my life that made me forget it. And I feel like God did that on purpose. God knows me. I'm a Virgo. All I do is think about shit. And I would have been thinking about that for the hell of life, okay? So he put me in a position that made me have to worry about other shit, that made me forget about what I wrote in my manifestation book. And so I sat there and I was like, she said something like, let it go. Like, once you manifested it, let it go, because it's working. And any negative thoughts or any thoughts, period, about you worrying when it's gonna happen, is a negative impact, and it's not gonna bring your manifestation to you. You're blocking your own blessings. That quote that says, don't block your own blessings, when you worry about stuff that you already left up to the universe, you're blocking your blessings. So lucky, you know, I'm in God's favor, and he made me forget about it, and it happened. And literally, I was in my room, I was cleaning and listening to the manifestation video. I was about to go to work, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I'm sitting here asking God, please God, get me in the door. Please God, like, get me in the door to this record label. Please, please, please. Bitch, I had to stop. Like, where was you just at last night? You was there, dumbass. Like, I had to stop and be like, bruh, I'm already in the door. I already got what I asked for. I literally asked for this. And it's so crazy how it happened, because I was supposed to go out one night, and I didn't want to go, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go. Actually, I was supposed to go somewhere else, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just go to this other place. I was supposed to go to like I forgot where I was supposed to go, but I ended up going with my homegirl Carrie, and we went to an event. and we went to an after hour spot. So I hit up 2 clubs that I know one of my homegirl work at, and then I hit another club, and the guy didn't respond back from the other club, and then the girl responded back and was like, yeah, come through. So we're on our way to the club, and the artist that we was with was like, no, let's go to this other club. So I'm like, whatever, like, you know, wherever the artist want to go, that's where we going. So she knew somebody there, they had a section, boom, whatever. So I texted my homegirl and I was like, girl, I'm so sorry. She wanted to go somewhere else. She was like, it's okay. And we went somewhere else. And that is where it all unfolded. I met a person that just put me in a position to where I am now. And it's crazy how it worked, how it worked. If I wouldn't have went to where I went to, and we would have went to the first after hour spot instead of the one that we actually went to, I would have never met that person. And the universe literally works wonders. Like, that is insane. Like, but I just had to sit back and was like, bruh, what I manifested came true. Why am I sitting here saying, God, please get me in there? No, bitch, you already in there, ho. He probably up there like, bitch, didn't you already ask for this? What the fuck? Bitch, I got you in there. I wanted to just come on here and tell y'all that because I was a doubter. I'm like, man, this shit ain't gonna work, what the fuck? But it worked, y'all. Like, it really works. Like, just the power of God and manifesting to God and praying to God. I put manifesting and praying on the same level. And like, with manifesting, you're speaking to the universe. With praying, you're speaking to God. I think it's the same thing. So when I write in my book, my manifestation book, I'm writing to the universe, but like I'm writing to God. Like, I'm writing a book, I'm writing a letter to God. And I mean, just like in a funny way, you know, people talking to God all the time. Why not write it down so that he can always come back to it? Like, oh shit, I forgot she asked about that. Let me get that for her. Boom, you know? So yeah, it definitely worked for me. I needed $200 by the 29th of December. Got it. My mom was gonna send it to me and I was like, Mom, no, it's okay, I'm gonna get it. Like, I just stood in my faith and I'm like, nope, I'm gonna get it. I wrote it in my manifestation book. Ma is gonna come. And it came literally, I think, on the 28th. And I'm a strong believer that he gonna get it done. You just gotta not stress about it. Don't worry about it, because if you stress about it and you worry about it, he probably up there like, well, hell, bitch, you got stressing about it. You fix it then. You fix it. You wanted me to fix it, but I'm trying to fix it, but you over there stressing about it. Bitch, you got it. And I don't want him to do that. So I just leave it up to God. And I live my life as if I already have it. So yeah, that is my manifestation video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, I think that's all. I will see y'all in my next video. Make sure y'all go click that link down in the description box so y'all can just see all the, like, everything about Atlanta that y'all need to know before y'all move here. Y'all can click the link down below. And yeah, I will see y'all in my next video. Next video will be a story time about this lame ass nigga. I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.